Sonic thought about what Darius told him in class. But while he was thinking about it, it was now lunchtime. So Darius and Sonic and the rest of the class went on to lunch. As they got their food and sat at an table, Sonic was caught by surprise as he seen Amy come up and sat at the table with them. It was even more awkward because she sat right next to Sonic. As they all sat down, Sonic began to tell funny stories and jokes, trying to at least impress Amy by making her giggle and laugh. And it was working. Sonic felt a good feeling about it. But while he was still going, a red echidna came up to the table, dapping up Darius and sitting in front of them. He looked at Sonic and started a roast session, making funny jokes about Sonic. Sonic retaliated by roasting him back, making most of the table laugh, and the red echidna felt embarrassed, so he challenged Sonic to a battle after school. Even though he was still playing yet serious about the fight, Sonic chuckles and accepts the challenge. School ended 3 hours ago, but Knuckles wanted to fight Sonic for real, and Sonic was not going to back down from the fight. So they met up behind the school and started to fight with Amy and Darius. Watching them, it went on for 5 minutes, and after the fight, Sonic and the echidna started to let things go and agreed on becoming friends. The red echidna introduced himself as Knuckles, a young warrior who fought since he was 4 years old. After that, everyone went on home. But Amy did not want to walk home alone, so Sonic offered to walk her back home safe. Vanilla texted Sonic to assure he was safe, and he told her he'll be home in a few, so she trusted him and went back to cleaning. Throughout their walk, Sonic and Amy started to get to know each other more and started to enjoy each other's company. Sonic slowly started to have a soft spot for Amy and decided to not hide this side of him and started to express his feelings to her as she did the same to him. Sonic and Amy finally made it to her house. But before Amy walked inside her house, she told Sonic that she always had a crush on him the moment he first saved her. Then she gave him a kiss on the lips, then walked in her house. Sonic walked on back to Vanilla house, blushing and jumping in excitement, texting and calling Darius, letting him know that Amy is now his girlfriend. Darius replied back with laughing emojis and let Sonic know that he will be home a little later because he's at a friend's house right now. After that, Sonic went on home with an amazing moment to remember for the rest of his life. Before Darius went on with his trip to his friend's house, he was looking around, being aware of his surroundings to make sure no one tries to bother him. He then used his speed to run to his friend's house as fast as possible. His friends lived in an apartment complex called Chow City's apartment complex, or so they now call it, Chopper City. Darius waited outside for his friends to give him his money so he could go back on home. The two who came out were two hedgehogs who almost look similar to Sonic. These two hedgehogs' names are Shadow and his brother Silver. They chatted with Darius and gave him his money so he could go back on home. But before he did, a black wolf and a brown hedgehog tried to jump Silver. But Darius and Shadow beated them to a pulp, scaring them off. And after that, Darius went on home and texted Vanilla that he's on his way back home. Darius was really glad and happy that Tails programmed this new type of phone for them, so he wouldn't have to keep a flip phone, and now Darius' Sonic is home at peace. They both took a shower in their bathroom and went on to bed. The morning started off with Vanilla cooking breakfast in the kitchen. Darius and Sonic woke up smelling her cooking and went and decided to come and help her cook breakfast. Sonic helped made the pancakes while Darius made something else. After they both got finished eating, They got news from Vanilla that they're getting out of school early because of a report threat about an invasion from Dr. Eggman. But they both had amazing grades, so they both passed the 4th grade. Darius and Sonic went outside to look around to see if Eggman was coming, but they did not see anything. So Darius and Sonic thought it was a fake. While they were looking, this girl was watching Darius, smiling at him as if she had a crush on him. Sonic caught on to this fast and smirked at Darius. Darius started to feel the presence of the ship. It was real along. It was up to him and Sonic to stop it. Darius told Sonic to follow him to where he feels the evil presence. And that's where they then spot the ship. Darius told Sonic that they both need to use their powers to destroy that ship, because it holds a power not even his parents could stop. Darius then started to power up, showing his powerful, overwhelming, and tremendous power. Sonic was surprised, feeling Darius' powerful energy. Sonic would then start to power up as well, realizing that Darius is stronger in raw power strength and durability. But Sonic would only have the edge in speed. So with Darius' strength and Sonic's speed, they'd stand a chance. Darius and Sonic would start to destroy all the droids and would begin to boost themselves to the mothership, getting ready for a power punch. The more the battle increases, the more Darius and Sonic starts to improve and progress in battle. With all the droids destroyed, they went to go and finish the job to save the world. As they finally got close enough, Sonic would start to spin dash using a lot of his energy, while Darius brings his fist out, absorbing the energy from the powerful spin dash. Then Sonic unrolled and punched the ship with him. After everything, the world was saved. The civilians cheered them on and gave them a round of applause. Darius and Sonic was happy. They didn't just see the city, they saved the world. They were now truly heroes.